Hello everyone, welcome to our timeless oracle reading. And our oracle card for today belongs to the Mediumship training deck. The card is entitled Intuitive Walking. According to the card, everything in life is in the process of constant movement and change. And because of that, we need to constantly adapt to these changing and evolving situations in life. Now, if we only rely on our conscious mind, our ego, in order to adapt to it, we are only using a small potential of our capacity. A group of people would say that we are only using about 10% of our capacity as a person, 10% of our mental capacity, and that 10% of our mental capacity belongs to the ego or the conscious mind. The bigger percentage, according to a certain group of people, the remaining 90% belongs to the subconscious mind, which is also the realm of our intuition. So if we are going to adapt to the constantly changing world or the constantly changing universe, if we are going to adapt better, we need to use also not only our conscious mind, but also those part that belongs to the unconscious realm. In order for us to get in touch with our unconscious realm, one of the best tool is our intuition. And so we need to develop more that intuition. One of the suggestions for us to develop that contact with our intuition, in order for us to be able to unite our conscious and subconscious mind, to allow us to respond better to the challenges of the changing situations and changing world around us. We need to develop the intuition, and one of the suggestions is intuitive walking. So intuitive walking is one of those things that we can use in order to develop our receptivity to our inner world, to develop more our capacity in using our intuition. Now, the suggestion is that we spend more time walking, and as we walk, we try to be aware of what is happening while we walk in the present moment. They say it is more of mindfulness of what is happening. Mindfulness is you try to live in the present moment, and you try to experience what you try to be aware of what you are experiencing in the present moment. For example, as we walk, we are aware of how we are doing the walk, how we are experiencing the environment around us as we walk. We try to live the experience of walking. And when we do that, somehow we develop our sensitivity, we develop our intuition. And so we are able to develop also our capacity to listen to our subconscious mind. We also develop that ability to unite our conscious and unconscious mind, and allows us to have a bigger capacity to adapt to the changing world. Now, to understand more fully on what this card is trying to share with us, let us now read from the back of this card the message that they would like to share with us regarding intuitive walking. So according to the card, it says, everything in life is in the process of constant movement and change. It is how the universe works. Intuition naturally flows and moves, but at times we unconsciously hinder the flow and get stuck in our rational minds. Okay, we take a pause here. Somehow it shows here that we only use, like what it was, like what I shared earlier. It's that sometimes we get stuck in only using our rational mind, and so we miss the other part, which is the unconscious mind. Okay, let's continue. Let us get the intuitive flow going again by simply going for a walk. Okay, this is interesting, no? We try to develop that intuition by the practice of walking. Okay, let's continue again. When intuition is accessed and has the freedom to move, it can be a powerful tool that can build and strengthen the bridge between the two realms. These two realms, the conscious and the unconscious realms. One of the ways to get your intuition to flow seamlessly is through intuitive walking, which is a form of mindfulness meditation. This unique practice gives us an opportunity to slow down our mind chatter long enough to enable intuition and spirit to communicate more clearly. Okay, so when we do intuitive walking, we reduce the chatter within our mind. We somehow calm down our rational mind and allows the subconscious mind to take part in our daily decision making. Now, let's continue again. When you walk consciously, you are walking and thinking in your head. With intuitive walking, which happens through mindfulness meditation, you become more aware of your own body and surroundings. Okay, so when you try the mindfulness meditation of intuitive walking, when you walk, you are not only aware of what is happening in your body as you do the walking, but at the same time, you are also aware of the environment around you. So as you go for a walk, what we try to do is you try to listen also to what is happening in the environment. We try to sense also the energies of our environment. We try to also see the environment in a different light. So it's like living the present moment. You become more sensitive, not only to what is happening within you, but also around you. Okay, let's continue. It keeps you in the powerful present moment. By practicing intuitive walking, you will start to sense a feeling of lightness, calmness, and freedom as you learn to follow where intuition guides you. Okay, this is how we're going to do the intuitive walking. Their suggestion is to do it this way. Today, take time out and go for an intuitive walk, whether it is in a park, a forest, or any other peaceful place outdoors. Okay, so this is very important. You try to do it in a quiet, peaceful place. Okay, that's one element. Next, it says here, as you walk, simply count each time your foot touches the ground. Count from 1 to 10. Then start again. So that's easy to do. The part 2 is to count each step we make from 1 to 10. And after that, we repeat again, counting from 1 to 10. Okay, part 3. Soon, you'll notice how your thinking mind becomes quieter. Okay, so it seems that the third part is as you count from 1 to 10, you allow yourself to slowly relax. Now, we continue. As intuitive information begins to surface from the quiet stillness. So, it's a simple thing. So all you have to do is to find a quiet place to go for a walk, and as you go for a walk, you count from 1 to 10 and then repeat again from 1 to 10, allowing yourself to relax. I feel that the fourth part, which they didn't mention here, is at the same time be aware of the messages that might be coming into your mind. So I feel that part of it will be, what are the thoughts that comes into your mind? What do you feel? What are the feelings that you start to have? What are the insights or phrases that might come to you? It can be in the form of a song, but at the same time also be aware also of your environment, how your body is responding or sensing the environment around you. These are just some of the things which were not mentioned in the card, but somehow I feel is that silent fourth part, or the silent last part. That's when the intuitive walking becomes a venue for us to be more aware of our inner and at the same time our outer world. Well, this is a good exercise, an interesting exercise. If you look at the image of the card on the left, you see here a person walking amidst nature with leaves falling and birds flying and the sun very shiny. Well, the next time you feel that there is a need for you to take a short break, maybe it would be a good opportunity for you to take a short walk amidst nature and apply what they are suggesting, which is intuitive walking. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were enriched by the sharing that this card has given and has inspired you to try it out. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. It allows the channel to grow and allows the channel to reach more people. Slowly, little by little, our spirit or soul tribe is slowly growing. Our soul family is slowly growing. Let us try to help our family grow more. It's good when people with the same direction, people with the same inspiration coming together, we, in one way or another, enrich each one. I hope to see you again next time. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.